Satan, Lucifer, Belial, Leviathan, Samael.
The occult has long been shrouded in mystery, often depicted as dangerous, sinister, or even malevolent. For centuries, misunderstandings and misinformation have fueled fear and superstition about occult practices. However, a closer look reveals a fascinating world, deeply rooted in history, philosophy, and self-discovery. This video separates fact from fiction and explores the historical origins, practices, and influences of the occult, providing a well-rounded understanding of this often misunderstood subject.
The origins of the occult can be traced back to ancient civilizations where belief in the supernatural was an integral part of life. Cultures such as Egyptians, Greeks, Babylonians, and Celts incorporated mystical practices into their religious and spiritual traditions. These civilizations believed in gods, spirits, and unseen forces that influenced the world, leading to the development of rituals, spells, and divination methods to communicate with these entities. Mythology and folklore played a crucial role in shaping occult practices of the past. Legends of powerful sorcerers, enchanted objects, and mystical beings permeated oral traditions, blending spiritual beliefs with supernatural narratives. The Norse belief of Odin's quest for knowledge, the Greek stories of oracles and divine seers, and the shamanic traditions of indigenous cultures all contributed to the formation of occult practices that we know today. Early alchemists, often regarded as the predecessors of modern scientists, sought hidden knowledge through their experiments with transmutation, astrology, and esoteric philosophy. Their goal was not merely to transform base metals into gold, but to understand the deeper mysteries of existence. Early savant alchemists combined scientific inquiry with mystical wisdom, bridging the gap between science and spirituality. Established religions such as Christianity and Zionism have fought to eliminate the scientific aspects and focus on dogma and unquestioning dedication to their carefully crafted narratives. Great leaders in science have been attacked verbally and even physically, accused of heresy and in some cases devil worship. Established religions continue this practice today, attacking anyone daring to question or criticize their man-made precepts. The term occult encompasses a wide range of spiritual and mystical traditions, including witchcraft, divination, and ceremonial magic. Each of these legacies has its own unique practices and philosophies, branching from the lineage of antiquity, yet they all share common pursuit of hidden knowledge and personal transformation. Witchcraft, sometimes represented as devil worship by established religion, has its origins in the nature-based spiritual tradition that honors the cycles of the earth, the elements, and interconnectedness of all living things. Practices such as herbalism, spell casting, and ritual work are used to bring about change, healing, prosperity, and protection. Divination, another key aspect of the occult, involves seeking insight through various methods such as tarot cards, runes, astrology, epigrams, and scrying. Contrary to popular belief, divination is not about predicting the future with certainty, but rather gaining deeper understanding and guidance of one's actions to translate into the best possible outcome for the practitioner. Ceremonial magic, as practiced by groups such as the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn and Aleister Crowley's Thelema, involves complex rituals designed to align the practitioner with the higher spiritual forces. These practices often incorporate ancient writings, sacred symbols, sapient polytheism, and structured invocations. Theistic Satanism, our practice and belief system in our coven magnum opus, calls upon those just beyond the veil to facilitate change and induce desired outcomes from our magical practices. Our chief proponent is Satanas, also known as Satan, who inspires our intentions and furthers our desires. While specific means and methods vary from coven to coven, our core modus operandi remains consistent. Despite its rich traditions, the occult has been subject to numerous myths and misconceptions. Many believe that all occult practices involve dark forces or harmful intentions, but the reality is that most traditions incorporate some type of ethical code, responsibility, accountability, and personal growth. Ethical considerations are central to many occult philosophies, promoting the idea that practitioners must use their knowledge wisely, cautiously, and without causing undue harm.
The occult has frequently been sensationalized by popular culture. This results in images of evil witches, wizards, and supernatural occurrences, and this has led to misinterpretations over time. Yes, those do exist. However, for the most part, the occult simply means hidden. Separating fact from fiction is important to separate truth from lies, and to delve into the truth of the occult and all it entails.
Historical evidence suggests that many supernatural claims associated with the occult, such as telepathy, clairvoyance, and spirit communication, have been extensively studied and debated. While some anecdotal accounts exist, scientific perspectives often demand more rigorous empirical evidence before accepting such phenomena as valid. Parapsychology, the study of psychic phenomena, has made attempts to explore these claims, but mainstream science remains skeptical. As we follow the money trail to pharmacology and the profits therein, we form a better understanding of the matter. Specifically, it is easier and more profitable to prescribe a nostrum, panacea, or placebo, as opposed to understanding ancient wisdom. In recent decades, interest in the occult has seen a resurgence, with many people turning to mystical practices for personal growth, self-discovery, and alternative spirituality. The New Age movement, neo-paganism, and contemporary witchcraft have brought renewed attention to the esoteric arts, often blending ancient wisdom with modern psychology. This approach blends tradition with new discoveries being incorporated into the practice as these discoveries are made. In my opinion, this is the optimum method for remaining true to the past while forging the way to the future evolution of occult practices. Ultimately, it is the individual who must decide the optimum path for their personal satiation. The influence of the occult extends beyond spiritual practices into art, music, media, and literature. Occult symbolism appears in the works of famous artists such as Salvador Dali and William Blake, while musicians like David Bowie and Led Zeppelin incorporated esoteric themes into their bodies of work. Films, books, and television series continue to explore occult themes, reflecting society's enduring fascination with these unconventional avenues. Psychology has often been influenced by occult ideas, especially in the realms of the Jungian archetypes, shadow work, and the exploration of the human psyche and subconscious. Carl Jung's psychological concepts and theories on the collective unconscious and symbolism draw heavily from the alchemical and mystical traditions, demonstrating the intersection of occult philosophy and modern psychological thought. After all, magic must manifest in the practitioner's mind before transmuting into the tangible in our physical realm. One of the main barriers to understanding the occult is fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of ridicule, being ostracized, or the fear of perceived danger. However, fear often stems from naivete or misunderstanding. By approaching the occult with an open mind and a critical spirit of discernment, individuals can gain a deeper appreciation for its historical and cultural significance. No one becomes a high priest, priestess, or magus overnight. Dedication, study, and application in practice builds a strong foundation and sets the tone for future development and success. Engaging with the occult responsibly and ethically is key. It is essential to differentiate between informed study and reckless experimentation. Many practitioners, myself included, stress the importance of proper education, mentorship, and discernment when exploring esoteric traditions. Ultimately, knowledge is the most powerful tool in demystifying the occult. By separating fact from fiction, acknowledging historical elements, and understanding the principles behind various practices, one can move beyond superstition and appreciate the rich tapestry of human spirituality and curiosity. The occult is not monolithic, but a diverse and complex field encompassing centuries of human exploration into the unknown. From ancient civilizations to modern-day practitioners, occult traditions have evolved, adapted, and influenced various aspects of culture, philosophy, and psychology. While misconceptions will always persist, a balanced and informed approach can illuminate the veracity in pursuit of mystical concepts and practices. Rather than fearing the unknown, you should seek to understand it, embracing curiosity and critical thinking in our quest for occult knowledge. You can find more about this and many other topics in our vibrant Patreon community. So mote it be. Until next time, this has been Aleister Nacht. Ave Satanas.